Johnson here. So here at Red Hook Park, and they're gonna have a press conference here. So she's showing a life raft. She's gonna type a life raft here. This is fucking. What's up, man? Now you need lifeguards. Fucking hilarious. So the pool on Sunday opens at 11 o'clock. So I got things to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time to be around this fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather go to a private pool because the problem with public pools is that the shit be long as fuck, and they let every asshole in that pool. It's a public park, but everybody know what happens is all the clown fuck shit happens, and because I think they do check for guns, but I mean the way people are, you never know. They do check for guns, but you never know. That's how it is in 2025. You know what I'm saying? Crazy actually own these people. See, Kathy Port won the red striped shirt, red and white striped shirt. Like, she owns all these elected officials. So right now, the next plan is to turn Hicks Street into a bike lane. Right, thank you, New York City Park. So this is a little rally they have in here for my two followers.
And also, would you
please? Well, they're gonna start this thing in about, I don't know, 20, 25 minutes, like that. Let.
I guess it's really at the discretion of like our chief photog and
like Randy Orton to me and shit.
because I think we literally
I did my Randy Orton pose. We have all the lobbying nonprofits here.
politics, like any reporter, like even politics people who mainly in the office are just politics. And any reporter, yeah, I don't know, maybe 50. But if you're just talking like, say, general science, shooting yourself over that would be I may be overestimating. Yeah, I think our MMGs are like, yeah, they're getting called in all the time. Might be noon to, might come in at 9 to 5 and like return a package for 4 p.m. and like do a live load at 4, toss in your package.
Do they do their own live shows?
From Miller?
No,
Okay.
we never have
Like
people
missile.
doing their own live shows.
Okay, well that's good. I was in the market. I used to work at Birmingham. Yeah, I saw it in Atlanta
Yeah,
where they made the
for sure, yeah.
I'm like,
You don't do that. You still do that here? Some people do. I still like tell a little bit. I think it's
when I was in like let's
you know, in New York, it's just like, I wouldn't even have told you that.
I would have just
I might grab a little cell phone video just in case.
probably should have.
Yeah, it's open now. Wow.
You can get close, it's fine.
Yeah,
Don't worry
you tell
about
me
it.
if I'm in your shot.
No, don't worry about it. How are you?
We have John from Dan Gold. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Doing good? You still with New 12?
Yes, I am.
Oh, cool, cool, cool.
Oh, thank you. Yes, he already offered.
Not see we disrupt this today. Not today. I got to go to Manhattan after this. You live in the Bronx now? Brooklyn. Oh, you moved, yeah. So that's John from Dan Goldman's office. I think it's good. Brad Lander running against Goldman. Brad has no chance of winning anything. Brad wouldn't be elected dog catcher. Randy Orton shit right there.
Yeah, you're fine. Do whatever you want.
Y'all was smart this time. Got on the shady side. Yeah. What's up? I'll be in the sunshine. I'll be in the pool.
Hopefully this press gonna be done quick.
How you doing?
I got shit to do.
All right, good to see you. Hello.
Yeah, Cathy Park Price over there. Hello, how you doing? $6,000 fucking boogie.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you. Now we need a pool that lasts year round.
Yep.
We need a retractable roof. So in the summer,
That's gonna cost millions of
in the
dollars.
winter, so what? It's our money. It's our tax
Yeah,
money.
but you guys gotta allocate for the money. The issue is that you gotta allocate for the money. You gotta advocate. You guys
They
gotta
gotta
advocate for
spend the
them.
money efficiently. They already have $118 million. So if we need to piggyback a few more dollars to get it open year round, it's not just money, it's common sense. Why such a big pool you can only use it 2 months out of the year? That's ridiculous.
It's the law. Unless you want to change the law, make it year round. I mean, you can do like that. You gotta advocate for the laws to change it. You gotta change the law to where you can use these pools year round. You gotta
There
tell.
are pools year round.
But you gotta advocate for pools like here. That's the thing. There's laws for different things. You gotta advocate for it. You got the power,
I do have the power.
so you gotta do it. You just can't be complaining about it. If you don't do anything, you can't be complaining.
That's why I'm here. I don't complain, baby. You gotta look me up. I don't.
I know. I'm just letting you
Things
just.
happen.
Cause it look like you're complaining. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're wrong. I'm not complaining. I have full control of my neighborhood. I'm the president of the houses. So believe me, I'm on top of my game.
It's like making sure. It's like
You don't have to. It is not up to you. It's up to the residents.
yeah, but
As long as the residents know what I'm doing, I don't care what you think.
yeah, but
What's up, Kathy? Hey,
Tropical love, citizens world.
hey, like these people complain about when the nitro presidents.
I shut the can already.
They love to complain, but they'll do anything for the money.
Secretary?
Yeah, Chris is here to. I gotta go to Manhattan before 6. Do show my support for another event up in Manhattan before 6. Then I'm good. But just stay with me right now. I'm here. You know how I am. I take the bus and trains and shit. So yeah. Look at the JQ shit. Yeah, Zeron was in Richmond Hill today for a rally with Donovan Richards. Make this clear that I think there's a lot of people that told me that Zeron fucked them over in Richmond Hill with the houses. So he's banned from over there. He can't even go over there if he wanted to.
And they took the sprinkles.
He ain't gonna ever touch South Richmond Hill.
Activated as one of the pockets. We're now in a subtropical zone. New York is subtropical. So we're not talking about 2 months of the day. We're talking
So we're live. My one viewer, we're live in Red Hook Park on I think it's Henry and Lorraine Street for this press conference they're gonna have with the elected officials. I mean, about opening up this park. They won. That's a sorry, it was.
Okay, you can just look at me and ignore all this if you can. Right.
So I'm Carrie Goundares. I'm the president of Red Hook West, president.
So yeah, tell me what we're doing here.
So we're here and excited because the Red Hook Pool will be reopened on Sunday. That's 2 days away.
How's the closure impact you?
Well, personally, I didn't get a chance to go to the pool this year at all, and that was very disappointing. We lost a lot of trees in Red Hook because of construction. We are getting them back, but it's going to take years for those trees to grow. We also lost our splash pads, which were our water pads throughout the campus, and so it's really critical that we have a pool.
Great. And I mean, I saw the sign out front of the rec center that said like it was closed till mid-August.
I'm live.
I think it was like the process to get it reopened. Like, what was that like?
Sure. So this area does move quickly. As soon as we heard the pool was closing, which was the week I heard the week of the that it normally opens, which is the last week of June, the community got very activated and came together and started talking amongst themselves and to their elected officials about an alternative.
Great. All right. Well, job well done, I guess. And can you spell your name?
Sure, it's Karen with a K, the real Karen, Karen. Last name Blondell, like the color blonde with an L. So Blondel.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Real quick, Karen, I'm with Christopherleonjohnson. Just tell me how you feel today. I know this has been a long time coming. How are you feeling? Kind of just
Yeah, I feel excited for the residents, for the children in the community, and for the adults. This has always been a resource for the Red Hook community, and to have it closed even temporarily has really been very disappointing. So I'm happy that the Parks Department, elected officials, and our community acted quickly to get the pool back reopened, even if it is almost the end of the season.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
How long you been living here?
Since 1982. I'm now the president of the Red Hook House. I actually, when I first moved in, I could look and actually see this pool.
Oh, wow.
So it felt comforting to see like a ball field and a pool. And so I hope that we will continue to improve this area. Okay.
Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, here in a nutshell.
All right. And thank you again, Kathy, always on the ground, boots on the ground, Kathy. I've known her for several years. Yeah, yeah. Let me get the shoes. She was right out here, like her and Citizen Squirrel was right here, and it was baking that day. We were like, oh man. But I appreciate it so much, really. Great area, like,
Yeah, let me go.
yeah, double D is too small.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not going far. I'm not going far. Yeah, I know. Huh? No, it's a public park. It's a public street. It's a public park. You can't do that, okay? Thank you. So they're doing repairs inside of. A lot of water, by the way. All right, good. They were lucky I'm not Eli. But I'm not that guy.
I'm just gonna go to RA kayak.
You want to just take the picture automatically? Yeah, I have it.
No. Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah.
But it was.
You got a John Deere.
Hot day.
Super hot day out here.
It'll be fairly amateur on my phone.
Yeah. Oh, for the whole summer, or for the 2 months. Nice.
I just found mine.
Nice.
I'm turning the Wi-Fi
They should
off
have
and
a
the
swim
Bluetooth
around
off
and
and
they
shit.
could support it and everything with the boat and all that. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I've wanted to kayak. I kayaked from Hastings on Hudson to here in Red Hook to the Valentine Pier. So that's like 30 miles. So I was like, oh well, I should just do that. Yeah, the tides, obviously just the boats. Yeah, and it's like right. So that's all. But it'd be fun.
I swam around and covered it.
Nice. Oh, cool. Yeah.
But the lap swim, that was the best. That's when I started.
Oh, cool.
We're not letting nobody in there.
I'm on a similar thing for basketball for here, for this rec center. Like basketball here with and yeah, half or 6 times there's events or.
I've known her for almost 10 years. She's amazing.
It's nice. Yeah.
I'm just uploading some old shots. This is like, play about sometime doing this shit. Oh, Andrew Goundares is right there. Let's see if they, let's say they let the state senator in. That's how these parks department people are. Mm-hmm.
Anyways, very cool. Yeah.
State Senator Goundares right there serves like this. Technically, his whole, let's say every line in Brooklyn on the R line, that's his district. I think except for 95th Street, except for the last stop.
I think there was plans to redo the pool near Freeway, buy it for investors, but some of the ideas around right now, blocked off like by a wall. Maybe this should be like, so you think the entrance should be with where? Or at least that people know that the pool is here.
Kind of like close. Charm, will you be right here? And hold your favorite side. Will you stand Andrew, we can get John, yeah. Cynthia, do you want to join? And Ellen, gonna stand back here. Yeah.
Test 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm. They let the state senator in. That's how.
Cynthia, do you want to hold the side?
Mm-hmm. Sorry about that, guys.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Yay. Hi, everyone. I'm Kathy Park-Price, Director of Advocacy and Policy at Workers for Parks, a citywide advocacy organization fighting to ensure that every New Yorker has access to safe, well-maintained, and fully funded parks, pools, and recreation centers, no matter what neighborhood they live in. That's why we're here in Red Hook. When this pool didn't open on time, right in the middle of a heat wave, we knew this wasn't just a maintenance issue. It is a public health issue. It's also a climate issue and an equity issue. We joined the effort alongside community leaders, elected officials, we're working hard to get it back online. But let's not lose sight of the bigger picture. Red Hook isn't the only neighborhood facing aging pool infrastructure or long delayed repairs. Citywide, our pools and recreation centers are essential public assets, and they need real, sustained investment to keep serving New Yorkers year after year. So yes, today is a win, and we're so glad Red Hook is getting its pool back, but we'll keep showing up across New York City and across all 5 boroughs to make sure every New Yorker has access to the parks and public spaces they deserve. I want to shout out the coalition that advocated for Red Hook Pool, without which it would not be reopening this Sunday after being closed all summer. So, New Yorkers for Parks, Friends of Red Hook Pool, Councilmember Alexa Aviles, State Senator Andrew Goundares, Assembly Member Marcella Matenas, Comptroller Brad Lander, Representative Dan Goldman, Brooklyn CB6, Red Hook Initiative, the Water Safety Coalition, and neighbors. So with that, I would like to introduce State Senator Andrew Goundares.
Thank you, Kathy. Good afternoon, everyone. It's a beautiful day here in Red Hook, and it's a beautiful day to go swimming. And if it were Sunday, this neighborhood would finally be able to enjoy their pool that they've had here for decades, but that has been closed all summer because of a broken pipe. And look, things happen, pipes break, things crack, aging infrastructure gets older and older year by year, and that's exactly what we saw happen here with this park. No one could have foreseen the fact that this would have happened when this happened, except the fact that we know that lack of investments proactively in community assets like this, like a pool, like a park, will only guarantee that these things do happen when we don't spend the money up front to take care of them. And so we're very thankful and grateful to the Parks Department for working expeditiously to get this pool open. I was skeptical that it would in fact open this year, not because I had any reason to doubt it. It's just that, you know, things like this don't always end up in a happy ending. But I'm glad that through their hard work and the collective advocacy of everyone standing here behind me, the Parks Department was able to repair the pool, fix the broken pipe, and now open it so that the community would stand to benefit for at least a couple of weeks on what has been an incredibly hot summer. I know many of us here worked with the Parks Department to push them to open up sprinklers halfway through the summer. I'm glad that they were able to do that. That provided a temporary respite, but nothing beats the ability to jump into a nice, refreshing pool, right? And to be able to submerge your head all the way in on one of those 97-degree days where the air quality index is terrible and it feels like 1,005 degrees. And now, for the last couple of weeks of summer, that's exactly what we'll be able to do here, and I want to thank everyone for helping to make this possible.
Yes, on Sunday, 4,000 people will be able to utilize this great resource in Red Hook when the pool reopens. So next, I'd like to introduce Councilmember here. Okay. We will go to John Blasco, the Deputy Chief of Staff for Representative Dan Goldman.
Hi everyone, John Blasco, happy to be here. I remember getting the email notification from the Parks Department and just asking a lot of questions about what's going on. Let me just say, look around us, right? First of all, you're going to hear also from some amazing NYCHA tenant leadership, but we have amazing NYCHA development surrounding us, right? We have Red Hook, and I remember personally, I grew up in NYCHA. I grew up in Lower East Side, and I remember in the summertime when my family, when my mother did not have the funds to go out and to go on a trip, we looked to public parks and public pools in order to have social gatherings, in order to build with one another, and to try to swim, which I'm still having some difficulty in my adulthood. But this is vital, this is important. I'm so glad it's going to reopen again, and we need to just invest in our infrastructure so that we do not have this issue next summer and summers to come. Thank you.
With chat. Who's full?
Our pool.
Who's full?
Our pool.
Who's full?
Our pool.
nearly 90 years, the incredible vision of FDR's WPA, the Works Administration Program, guaranteed New Yorkers the same place to swim during the hottest summer months. Built in 1936, Red Hook Pool was the last of 11 WPA pools to open. And as Red Hook surprised Europe, it is beloved by locals and avid swimmers across the city. When I learned on June 27th, the day the pool was to open, that the pipe burst, and that would keep it shut down for most of the summer, it was beyond disappointing. It meant thousands of residents would have to sweat out the summer with no cooling relief from the pool. It meant scores of Red Hook youth would not have an opportunity to learn how to swim this summer. It meant that swimmers would have to look elsewhere to fulfill their needs of fitness and mental health. After much grit and determination from community groups, elected officials, and the New York City Parks Department, it is fitting that the pool will finally reopen on August 17th, the same day in 1936 when the pool originally opened to a crowd of nearly 40,000 people. Thank you for all the creative thought and hard work that went into ensuring the pool is not shuttered for the entire summer. We look forward to returning the pool to its cherished status with a full reconstruction. Just a little word about this shirt. I got it from swimming 25 miles within one summer, and this is very cool.
And I want to shout out Alan, who, as a Red Hook neighbor, really started a letter writing campaign to the elected officials and galvanized the community. So shout out to Alan and thank you for your leadership. Next, I would like to call up Karen Goundares, president of the Red Hook Housing Tenant Association.
Whose pool? Our pool. Whose pool? Our pool. It's our pool, and we are so happy this pool is going to open up in 2 days. It has been very disappointing not to have the pool open for the children of Red Hook, whether it's the public housing community or surrounding community. This is a beloved amenity for the Red Hook community. When I moved here back in 1982, that's the first place I brought my children to. And one of my grandchildren is now aspiring to be a junior Olympic swimmer, and she's doing great. So this is where dreams are made. This is where things start for children. We must keep our children engaged through our parks department, and we must keep our infrastructure repaired and also modernized so that we can have this pool for years to come. Thank you to the parks department, elected officials, community members. I met Alan, Friends of the Red Hook Pool, because he activated very quickly around this problem, and that's what teamwork does. So thank you very much.
We are still awaiting Councilmember-elect aviles, and I know that the pool is full back there. So yeah, I think okay, great, right on time. Mike Rasnovo is the district manager for Brooklyn Community Board 6 and has been a champion of Red Hook Pool. Want to touch on that?
Sure, yeah.
Talk about that. I did want to mention that because there is a $120 million capital project that will take place here at the recreation center and pool, that there is a community engagement process that will kick off, and we urge the city and the Parks Department to hear from Red Hook neighbors about their needs and desires for the pool to ensure that the reconstruction project reflects the community's needs. As what has been published is that the design process will go through 2027 and that construction can begin in 2028. And of course that's flexible, like with all the capital projects, but for now it's great that the pool is back online. We want it back online next summer too, and so we'll keep fighting for that, and then also fight for the community to be heard in the capital reconstruction project. So now I'd like to bring up Mike Rasnovo, district manager, community board.
All right, thanks.
As Kathy noted, my name is Mike Vasiopo, Brooklyn 6 District Manager. I just want to say it's great to be here with all the advocates. We joined with them. It's good to follow up our newest member, Alan Johnson. That's right. Wearing two hats today. But to that point, this is going to be an important part of the district needs assessment that we work on every year. This is something that I think pool access is certainly, as the climate changes, pool access and the calendar for that should change as well. And I think this is a lesson for that. And obviously, because as we know today, it's hot, and it's only going to be a couple more weeks. Obviously, we want it to be longer and more reflective of actually the time we can swim, but this is also a very good start, and thank you to New Yorkers for Parks. And if they get their the play fair achieved with the budget, we can probably slightly longer. Anyway, thank you, Gabby, and everyone else.
Thank you. Now I'd like to introduce Christina Salguero from Portside, New York, to say
Yeah, just really quickly, I want to follow up on what John Blasco said about the importance of pools and parks for NYCHA residents. The school year before the pandemic, Portside was working closely with a first grade class here at Redwood, and none of the first graders had ever been to a beach. So if they haven't been to a beach, the only way to get in the water is at the pool. So the pool is really important, and Equitable Parents said this is a beloved feature of the neighborhood. So we're glad to have it open.
yes. And right on time, Councilmember Alexa Aviles. Welcome.
Hello, everyone. How are we doing? Beautiful Red Hook. So I'm Alexa Aviles, council member of this beautiful district, and we are honestly just so glad. Obviously, we are dealing with aging infrastructure and a persistent lack of full investment in this community, and we see what happens when that occurs. But we want to really thank the Parks Department staff that really worked hard and diligently. Honestly, I didn't believe it would be open.
Thank you.
So I'm delighted. Fingers crossed, y'all. No failures, that it will be open to the community this Sunday. So thank you to the park staff. Thank you to everyone in the community who have been advocating, obviously, for all of our infrastructure, for the rec center. It's rebuilding and restructuring for all of our fields, for our houses, for our entire community. And then, I just want to point out, the mayor promised 1% funding for parks and never delivered on that promise. And in fact, parks every year in the last 4 years that I have been councilman. And so we again will call on the mayor and everyone else to invest in our green spaces because they are the health and well-being of our community. We all need them, we use them, and the truth is they deserve full investment. So thank you so much to everyone, to Kathy and New Yorkers for Parks and all the residents. Yeah, okay, so just a quick obviously there is a large capital project, the renovation of the Red Center that will happen. Much of it was money allocated by FEMA, which has been sitting for many, many years because there's some engineering work that needs to happen. However, the city then invested an additional amount, and we are going to be meeting as a community with the Parks Department so they can hear our questions about what is going on, why is it taking so long, where is the project, and certainly what the community wants to see in the revisioning of this structure, which is very old and it's a historic landmark. So there are particular challenges when you renovate a historic landmark. There's a lot of limitations, but the resources are there. We want to see the project move forward expeditiously because our community deserves it. We are so fortunate to have 2 public pools in this district, but this one, obviously is so important to this community. And the whole rec center, right? For recreation for our children, for our families, our older adults. This is an important center for them all. We need bathrooms, and that's also part of the advocacy here. We have many fields and very few actual public restrooms accessible. So that's all part of the advocacy, and more to come on that. Thank you.
Okay, what about if we can? When does Red Hook want to swim? When will we do it Sunday? What does Red Hook want?
To swim.
When will we do it? Sunday. What does Red Hook want?
To swim.
When will we do it?
Sunday.
Woo! Well, the water's very full.
Last night, I was getting the bars. We smelled the chlorine. We smelled the chlorine.
I'm gonna let y'all dip y'all toes first.
Okay, can we take a group picture, everyone, over here? Let's bring us, get a sign. Get a, maybe just scoot over so we're not in front of the podium. I don't, you want to stand there?
Yeah.
Is that a good picture?
Sorry about that, guys.
The first one on the line.
Community member?
Oh yeah, shorter people, everyone please.
Shorter. Citizen Squirrel is right here.
Oh yeah, Ellen.
Beautiful.
Powerful.
Who's full?
Powerful.
Who's full?
Powerful.
All right, I'm out of here. I gotta go to another event for 3 o'clock. So kind of, yeah, I gotta go get on this bus. So God is good. Great time this afternoon. And hopefully the bus comes. 61 bus right there. So take care. Later.